Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to design and build a WordPress theme with AI, even if you're not a web designer. So the first thing you want to do is head over to PressMeGPT.com and create a free account. I'm in my account right now, and I'm going to go ahead and start a new project here. And we're just going to name this, let's say, Beauty Salon. And I'll go ahead and create the project. Now, you can add a description here. Let's go ahead and paste in my description. I said create a modern beauty salon website using this particular hex color as the primary color. Include a section for the following services: hair color, style, haircut color and style, nails and makeup. You can optionally add a logo if you want, but I don't have one from the client yet. So we'll go ahead and just go ahead and generate and see what this thing does here. And basically, it's going to create three specific designs to pick from that I can customize and do what I want with. But I'm going to go ahead and this takes a couple minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and push pause on the video, and we'll come back when this is done. All right, this just returned, and here's our three designs here. So we can kind of scroll through and see sort of like a mobile view. Let's do a full preview of this. You can see here about services. This background can be replaced with an image if we want. Just kind of put a placeholder in there. So there's the haircut, style, nails, and makeup, the three sections I asked to create. And yeah, that's not bad. Let's go back to the themes and see what else we got here. So this one doesn't look bad either. Okay, so it has kind of the right side for an image if we want it. Button for services has the three services we asked it to include. Simple, clean, I like it. And it uses the primary color that we asked for, which is great. And then let's check this last one, a little bit like a dark theme. I don't know how I feel about that, but I mean, I can always change the color. I like that the transparency and the header there. All right, so just some basic things that I asked it to do. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to the themes, and I think I'm going to go with this first one. I think I like this one the best. So let's go ahead and preview the theme. And from this one, we can always download a PNG of the like a screenshot essentially if we wanted to um, show it off or have them side by side and take a look at it. But we don't need to really do that right now. Let's go ahead and customize. I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, so in the customized screen, this should look somewhat familiar. You have your theme over here. You have a few tabs here. You can chat and have it make adjustments, or you can use some of the color tools, the fonts. You can change them here, and also the sizing of the header. So if we wanted to change like the heading scale to be larger, we could by a little bit. The base font, I'll make that a little bit larger. And it'll kind of show a preview down here. We can apply it. You can see it updated over here as well. Along with, we can always change the font type if we wanted to. I kind of like that font, but like the play fair, but let's go ahead and change this to like something like Lotto. And that should change it when I update the font here. That should adjust the body font there. Same thing with images. You can actually upload your own images, or we can use this API. So let's do salon. See what we find. All right, this is pretty good. Let's just go ahead and it's kind of a cool picture here. Let's go ahead and use this one. So let's use the selected image here, and then let's place background with this image. Let's go ahead and see what that does. And keep in mind these changes do take a couple of moments. All right, and there it is. So it changed the background, which is pretty cool. I mean, that looks pretty good. I might put like an overlay there if I wanted to kind of keep it all um, in sync with this color. Let's go ahead and I like the scissor icon, the nail icon, and the makeup icon. I'm not sure about the nail icon, so let's see if we can change that. Not sure what icon I would want it to use, so let's just have it make a suggestion. The icon. Let's see if it knows. I don't know if there is such a thing as a hand icon, but we're gonna find out here. And if it hallucinates here, we'll go over to the icons and see if we can find a different one that we like. All right, so let's see what it did. And that is perfect. And now once you get this to a point of where you think you're happy with it, you can go to full screen preview. You can always download another mock-up here in order to maybe share it with a client or whatever. Um, and then you want to finish and export. And you can see two options come up right now, classic and block theme. I recommend block theme. That's sort of the future of WordPress. And we can download it now. And there's the theme. And then if we want to switch over, we can actually install it. I'll give you a glimpse of what it looks like here. Upload theme. Let's go to this. Install now. And if you want, you can do a live preview here. Okay, so a few styles are wrong here, but the most part, well, let's activate it and see if that usually fixes it. Okay, so it got pretty close here. So all we have to really change is the color here so that the we didn't add that overlay that I mentioned, um, but pretty close. So now we can come in here. We could always edit the site. And we can do this a couple different ways. So let's go into the full site editor actually. View salon. Go to this. Let's go to patterns. So here we can go to the header. We can modify the header if we want here. So anything you want to do, anything if you want to add blocks, you want to add buttons, whatever you want to do, you can do right here. Same thing with the footer. You can modify the footer here. And then if we wanted to actually edit the page, the home page, we would go out and we would go to the page builder. We would modify it there. So you can see that here. So if we wanted to change this to something that could be read over top of that, we could certainly do that here. There's the style here, highlights. Let's do something light so it can be read, and there you go. And then you would just save it and go about your business. But that is how you design a WordPress theme with AI, even if you're not a designer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.